My name is Keyonta Thomas, and I'm currently going into my sophomore year of Denison University in Granville, Ohio. The first thing that comes to mind that I remember from Gear Up is all the college visits. The college things that got me so excited from just to go to college starting from 7th grade. Every time we experienced college, I would experience like a whole new world, like a world that I felt ready for at 7th grade. So through Gear Up, I felt that I was ready to be a college student only in 7th grade, not even reaching high school yet. And the small moments we had when we were like taking trips to go bowling or just taking trips where that I interact with other students, but also at the same time I'm learning about college, learning about life in general. Those are the moments I remember most through Gear Up. Yes, my mom was an extraordinary partner with Gear Up. Through Gear Up, my mom was able to just learn some places she can take me on her own, some college tours, how to go about having a proper college tour, everything I should try to learn during the tour and everything as well. My mom did so many workshops through Gear Up, so many computer workshops. My grandmother was also able to do computer workshops through Gear Up and book clubs through Gear Up and college tours through Gear Up and so many parent workshops that helped me flow through high school easily and that also helped me prepare for college. That's kind of a hard question because Gear Up has done so much. I feel that if there is no Gear Up, I probably wouldn't have as much inspiration and motivation as I do now. I always felt that I had some motivation to go to college or some inspiration, but Gear Up confirmed that I had that inspiration and that drive and that push to go to college. So if I didn't have Gear Up, I don't know. It's hard to say what I would be right now if I didn't have Gear Up. I knew I would be in some school, but I don't think my influence and my drive and the inspiration that I have just to go to school and continue to learn would be as high as it is if it wasn't for Gear Up. Gear Up, it built up, it just constructed the person who I am today. It constructed my personality, my confidence, my intelligence. It just, working with Gear Up and all the staff and the faculty just made me feel good about myself, which just made me in turn to who I am now, an in-college student who's just planning on coming back and working with more students to get more students in the predicament that I am in now. I would say just getting used to the college life, getting used to being on my own, getting used to managing time was a huge thing for me when I first got to college. Even though I heard so many people, and even with Gear Up saying, you know, you have to manage your time, you have to manage your time well, but you don't really know until you actually get to college and you have to experience actually managing your time. So one of the hard parts for me was just actually picking out time to study, picking out time to exercise, and picking out times when to eat and hang with friends and just relax. That was the hardest time. And just, I was so engaged, trying to get engaged in everything, every possible thing I can on campus. But in turn, I had to just pace myself, learn how to pick certain times where I know I work the best and certain times where I know I want to relax at certain times, find certain times to take naps. So the hardest part about college was just managing my time. Actually, I won the Posse scholarship, which is the Posse Leadership Scholarship, which is a full paid tuition 4-year scholarship. I think the biggest thing behind me is my family. And when I say family, I mean my mom and my grandmother and everybody else, but I also mean Gear Up and the other staff and all the teachers that I had to push me. And I really believe the term, it takes a village to raise a child, and Gear Up, my family, all the people who I've interacted with throughout my 19 years of age, just help create the person who I am today. All the situations that I would put in, all the problems that I faced, and just like growing up in the neighborhood that I've grown up in, and everything's just, it kind of like, I consider them all puzzle pieces. And the puzzle makes who I am now. So without them and without their encouragement and them pushing me, I wouldn't be the person who I am today. To me personally, I feel Gear Up is great. Gear Up to me is also, I feel it's more of what the students make out of it, because Gear Up is such a great opportunity, but when you have some students who don't take Gear Up too seriously, and that's when the problem comes. Gear Up has so many things to offer, and even if Gear Up has something that Gear Up doesn't have something that you're looking for, all you have to do is make a request. And I've made several requests to get different tutors for different sessions and things that they didn't already have, and Gear Up worked their hardest to get it. So I don't think Gear Up is lacking anything. It's just basically what the students put into Gear Up is what Gear Up gives out to the students. So if the students is not involved in Gear Up at all, just has no intentions of getting involved in Gear Up, there's not much Gear Up can do for you. But if you show a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of motivation, Gear Up will turn that little bit of inspiration into a lot. And anything you ask for, they will work getting it. And if they can't get it, they'll find some way that you get what you need.